And we're back, like we never left, carrying on with the fearful poses work that I spoke of yesterday. And we got into, and I couldn't find my scripts. I completely forgot which product that I used to flip the geometry on Genesis 9. It turns out it was Pose Fusion Plus Genesis 9 Edition. Really good products from Zevo. All those Pose Fusion products usually go for the bundles, but anywho, we were talking about how to build the product, we might need to make like subsets for our partials, our hands here, right? And so we had a little situation with the right hand that we wanted to kind of create that loose fist for the right and left. And the way I do that without having to redo the pose from scratch is just to use this product to let me just mirror the geometry. Grab this left hand, you close that once that's done. Grab this with the camera, pop in here. Don't want the leg in it. Actually, move that forearm away from the body a little bit. Twist it a little bit, because really this is about getting the, yeah, there we go. I'll be able to get that in there. So now, same exact fist. We can make a another dedicated left hand pose. We'll just say pose. Click on that name, just change the L. There we go. Now, an old script that I have does this automatically. Will isolate the you know, the hands, but not that big of a deal to drill down to it. That was for Genesis 3, I believe. There we go. Now we just want to uncheck general and post control. Every time we do something like unique but like consistent enough that we want to use it again, you just make a little pose in that partials folder for yourself. Ultimately, I would not send that with the product itself unless I really wanted to. Doesn't really matter. But also with that product, you can include the, when you're done with all your poses, you can go through and make the mirrors, which is nice. I consider that a value add when I'm purchasing a product. But anyway, let's just apply that pose. There we go. So that is a good little place to take a bit of a respite from this fearful pose creation. Just go ahead and save that. The reason I want to take a respite from it is I want to talk about the crazy freebies available today on daz3d.com. You know, we're doing embargo 2023. I've come very close to breaking. I really wanted that new raw art character, but decided, even at the deep discount of 51% off, that I was going to wait, and maybe I can get it cheaper. But in any case, I'm not breaking the embargo, because the embargo is making me save money, and I've for sure saved at least $100 that I would have spent otherwise since October the 1st. Here we are at October the 20th. I'm almost through my first month of embargo, and you look at my creative output and it's way up, and my spending is way down because it's zero so far. One of the ways that if you don't have the money and you don't have a particular plan, you can help yourself, and that is Daz gives away good content that's just old content. And on that note, we're going to pop over and look at what the freebies are today. Let's go to just the free general weekly freebies page. It's a little bit easier to look at them here. So tons of cool stuff. I see things in here for sure that I would potentially could use, like this anatomy theater and stuff, but let's look at some of these. So one of them, you're going to see a lot of this, textures for old products that you might or might not have, free texture add-ons. In some cases, you know, I would have to buy this because I don't own it, but I don't go back to Genesis 2 that often. But I will say this on that subject: Genesis 2 is the one figure that looks the best when you're creating a face gen character. So, you know, who knows? Maybe I'll have occasion to do that, and I may want to buy this knowing that I have the texture add-on. So I'll just go and add that to my wish list, and, you know, later on, who knows? It may be given away as a freebie. So this freebie is Caped Rogue Textures, and check it out. I already own Caped Rogue, so there you go. I mean, like, it's, I guess this is for Genesis. Genesis 2, sorry, and Genesis 2, another great figure. I feel like Olympia for Genesis 2 is one of my all-time favorite characters, just because of the shapeliness of her. But yeah, so this is a cool thing that I just got a free expansion to. All that was really required is paying attention to the weekly freebies. So here we go. This is a free add-on with color options, and it's for a product that I don't have, but I'm going to add that to the wish list now because I have those free add-on textures. Pretty much everybody has, it's kind of like a racially ambiguous character for Stephanie 4, sort of a mixed race looking character, and Victoria 4. Everybody's got Victoria 4, nice free character, nice looking. Probably not going to have IRA textures, but there's a way to still make use of those. Ah, tramp stamp. But anywho, we're going to play with that for sure. So we're going to put that in the old cart. Techno implants only require 4.2 base, which we all have. So this is for Manhattan Style Dr. Professional. Looks like that's a standalone. Yeah, standalone, so totally can use that. We're going to use this. So where I'm going here is I'm going to make an image using only the freebies that we got. Crates and containers in sci-fi, you can always use this, and they're easily converted to IRA. I'll show you how, but we may not use those in today's because I'm not going to go with the sci-fi theme. So a lot of these old Dave creepy things from other websites, Mad Lab stuff, they're sellouts to Daz, or Daz bought the site that they were at and they became Daz Originals that way. Yeah, it's standalone, so there we go. In the cart. So here we go. We're going to go to the cart. We got all these things in them. So again, only spending stuff that costs $0 and 0 cents for 1 year's time if all goes to plan. Imagine how much I'll save. Amazing. Proceed to purchase. Now these are going to be lightweight files, I would imagine. So let's go back to here and see how quickly they show up. I'm gonna bet it'll take them a minute. Recent files. Oh, I do need to install this. Do that right now. Let's just pop over to Daz Studio real quick and see if these show up this quickly. So we know they're going to be available. Recent. Sort by recent order. Not showing them yet. So let's go to our order. Oh, because I haven't hit place order yet. Duh. Okay. Kind of got to do that. So I'm going to close out Daz Install Manager. I'm going to relaunch it and hopefully it will see those purchases. That does not always work. So I'm going to focus on the things that I don't have to install a whole lot of other stuff for. So the Anatomy Theater, I'm going to go ahead and just copy that name. I doubt it shows up here yet, but we'll try it and see. No, it does not. So we're going to just close this out. Okay. Uh-oh, had to install some components for probably this new version. I'm going to go ahead and just run that. Those are those publishing partner features that we had to have. Alright. Microsoft Visual C++ 2005 redistributable is being updated. Okay, Brent. The adventure continues, my good son. Okay, so that is installed now. Which it already was installed, but that was just an update to it. So now I think we can click off that. Go ahead and install. I'm not going to be doing GoZ with the beta. So publishing partner features for the beta. I don't think I need that just yet. Those details. So we're gonna start. There's the anatomy theater. Okay, so it's already in here. All right, so we're just gonna kind of go through and figure out which of these. I've already, you know, done the box on this. Manhattan style. We need that one because we know we're gonna be working with a Victoria. There we go. And we know we're going to be working with this one. I'm going to go ahead and launch. Real quick, I'm going to dig through here and find myself a Victoria. Sometimes loading Victoria and converting her and all that. It's just easier to load a pre-made character where I've already converted everything. So that's what I'm going to do. I have these libraries connected, but they don't always show the way I expect. So go so many libraries here. I know I'm gonna have her in my D3D folder, Brent Customs. Going back, oh, there we go. This is a regular, if all her stuff loads will be good, I can base it on that. From my comic making days, my 3D comic making days. Oh, doggone it. I always have a hard time with this content, but I may have to reinstall her. I'm just going to copy that name so I can do that offline. Stop asking. None of that matters right now. None of that matters. None of this matters. Just going to go Control-Shift-F to restore her. Start deleting the stuff that I'm not going to be using, which is virtually all of this. And I just wanted to get her in there clean. Would have used that hair had it come in whole, but not going to chase it down right now. That's the Lua updo. I'm pretty sure I got that at window. But anyway, this is not going to be a warrior chick. So, the name of the character is this, and it should just work. The cool thing about that being installed, alright, come on. Come on, let's go ahead and make her a material. There we go, there we go, there we go. Is that not the character? There we go, there we go. Keep saying it. Bam! Okay, now, back then, the shape didn't always come with. So, let's see what shape doesn't work like that because it was a poser product. Force plus. Man, it's really painful trying to use, trying to morph the old Vicky. There we go. Do a little little bit of stuff going on here. Go. All right. Anyway, we got the mat on there, so that's our base character. It doesn't. Okay, let's go with that. And eyes. That's fine. Okay, now the outfit was called what? The outfit was called Manhattan Style. Okay. We have it installed, so we should be able to go over here and just type in Manhattan Style. Maybe not. Manhattan Style. That is a wardrobe item, so Manhattan, let's take the word style off. Nope. There we go. Awesome. Lost and found. Now these old poser products, sometimes it's a little odd trying to find out which is the actual, I'm going to say the actual shirt is going to be this, and this old style you have to kind of drag it. Well, maybe not. This seems like it's just, let me make sure that that's not an add-on. No, it's not. Upscale styles. Oh gosh, this is Dr. Professional outfit. I messed up. So let's see, because I didn't link it the way they do sometimes with these. Please say I have that. Oh gosh, that may not be. Is that it? Oh, what do you know? What do you know, dog? Oh, I own it. That is so cool. That is so cool. Let me get that installed. So I already had it. Sweet. I was gonna look a little silly there if we didn't. Now there's an old hair called the coil hair, which I can imagine working with this. So we are definitely going to be able to use that. Dr. Professional outfit, filter by context. Yeah, nope. Okay, that's going to be installed. All products. Dr. Professional. Dr. Professional. Paging Dr. Professional. Let's go files. The word outfit has to go. Okay. Okay. We are somewhere close because browse the file location, explore product. There we go. All right, all files. Now I should be able to. This looks like it's showing me only styles. Let's see here. CR2 and OBJ, Dr. Shirt. So we're looking for DR shirt. Okay. See, that's jacked up right there. Alright, let's see if this works. It does. Okay, what I'm going to do is, just because I cannot stand, it's probably not going to let me overwrite this because of the location of it, but I would love to have a better looking PNG so I know what's going on. Yes. Yes, okay, cool. Because it's an old poser product, it's going to let me fix that, I think. Let's see. Maybe not. Okay, maybe not. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter for now. What does matter is that that shape is not going to be supported. Oh, what a drag. There may be a way around that, though. There may be a way around that. Right now, I'm not going to worry about it. So then, Dr. Skirt. Okay, so we got to use Manhattan Style because that was the freebie. Manhattan. And what we'll do is we'll go with a classic white shirt. And the skirt can just be the black. There we go. Now the shirt, full body morph, adjustment morphs. Open shirt. Hey now. Open shirt 5. That's the way these used to work. We got to get this looking professional on some level. I could potentially use mesh grabber, and I've been wanting to try that. But okay, if we're gonna, all right, Doctor. Let's go back to Dr. Professional for a second. We gotta get their shoes on him. Dr. Professional. And it's gonna be Dr. Shoes. DR Shoes. We know it's these. Okay, the shoes are on there. Now we'll go with Manhattan. And we'll just give it the old black texture. Okay, yeah, that's working. Yeah, okay, cool. Alright, so obviously nothing to write home about these. I want to see if there's a product called Coil Hair products. One of those earlier April-ish hairs, I believe. Yes, Cool Coils, Cool Coils. I'm gonna see what that is. Which figure it supports. It might be an earlier Vicky. Ah, yeah. Victoria 2. Let's try it. Even though it's for V3, it might fit. But let's do this also. I don't think that the filter by context really works for V3. Short. That's Grace for V4. But we kind of have to use this figure. I've used this hair in a few things. Sada hair. These older files were much smaller too, which is kind of cool. Well, it says DS, so we'll see. Okay. Let's give her some sort of now the attempt would be to see if we can make this shirt. Before I go crazy here, I'm going to see what it has built into it. Realistic. Not going to do a whole lot there. Adjustment morphs. Open the shirt a little right there, but that's not going to help. So we kind of need to Okay, mesh grabber. Mesh grabber it is. No context, just all products. Let's just take the word grabber. Grabber. Weird. There's got to be a product called... Now, if I had ZBrush installed, I could do this with ZBrush. Let me see if I do have it installed. Well, that's the installer. Alright, that'd be my last option for this. Okay, so let's see what's up with Mesh Grabber. I know I have it. Mesh Grabber. They are not installed. Why is it not showing up? So strange. Anyway, I'm going to okay. All right, so we got here. Show installed files, plugins. I might have to activate this plugin. Window. What are we calling her, by the way? Let's get the name of the character real quick. So, looks like this character is... Oh, ethnic Carrie. Let's just call it Carrie. That's easy. Carrie. And one of the things I like to do before I save out a character is just put all these underneath. The old Poser way did not do that. And because they're Poser products being brought into DAZ, it's a little bit... Oh, there is a head. Okay, let me do that. Boom. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. It did not pull the... Hang on, I think I know the problem. Plus, I think I need to reinstall Morphs plus. Yep, that's what it is. Micro plus as well. Okay, we don't need Power Loader anymore. Kids ships. Alright, I'm going to install all these. Stop asking. Alright. Oh, well, it kind of did her face. Alright, let me get rid of this stuff here that I dialed up. Alright. So we're going to call her Carrie. We'll just save this. Carrie Flippy 4. Just going to relaunch this bad boy. Because I installed these shapes and I feel like that might not show up until I actually... Oh, yep, there we go. So we're going to close it. DAZ, good old DAZ. Here we go now. that it's still showing. There we go. That should. It's odd. I think now I'm going to have to close DAS Install Manager to get it to go back to the right window. Okay. There we go. Now, all files carry. I'm pretty sure that injected it, even though it wasn't the exact look that we were looking for here. Let's go. Boom. Oh, that's not good. Victoria 4 deltas. That definitely changed her body. There's something going on with the eyes, though, that is not cool. Let's try going into Content Manager, seeing if there's an actual. Oh, that's just the original Vicky. Which, of course, it's not there. That's strange. Dance people, that their outfit is there. This is type carry. So shaping. That should not have done that, though. Fit to none, accept. Fit to carry. I tell you what my next play is. If I can't make this work the way I want it to, I'm going to move this whole thing up to Genesis, because I know for a fact that these will work as far as the materials will work fine on Genesis, and then I'm kind of like not limited with the morphing and stuff the way that I am right now, because some of the deltas and morphs plus and whatnot. What happens if I type in plus? I just want to see. Okay, there we go. It says it's there. Boston found. This gives her a lot of her shaping stuff, and also the ability to do things like let's try this. Yeah, this whole content's just weird. The further we get away from it, the more strange it gets. But anyway, let's try. I'm already of a mindset that I want to go to the G and this Genesis chassis and make whatever I want to make. You know. Let's try this. Let's do the shirt. All right, if we fit it to none. Okay, and then we fit it back to her. Now that plus is installed, it still didn't really fit right. Adjustment morphs. Morph. It's not doing it. That's the skirt. Oh, well, it's the head that I was missing. I mean the shirt. Fit to none. Fit to carry. I really want this to work. I really want this to work. Petite. That helps. Like, it's kind of close. Getting away from that petite shape. That's almost close enough right there. Realistic would probably help a little bit too. Let's see if we can do something similar with the skirt. Adjustment morph. Short skirt is fine. That helps a little bit. Waist adjustment, okay. Just hips. All right, okay, so we got there. She's not posed yet, but then take it away from the petite body. That'd be great if we get over that shirt. Hang on now. Okay, that's close. bottom of the skirt, it might be a problem. Simulation. There's no, that's old poser simulation they're talking about there. Base resolution. There we go. Okay. I can live with this if we keep her in a relatively simple pose where she's not, you know, going to blow out the clothes too much. There we go. She's going to be giving a lecture in an anatomy theater. You know, so gotta see what kind of facial head size. Up and down, up and down. There we go. Oh no, that was weird. Expressions, concentration, just excitement. Those aren't working at all. That sucks. Happy. Those are working. Okay, we can live with that. Anatomy theater. Here we go. Now, ha ha ha, sweet. Daylight, definitely daylight. Oh, no, we don't want poser lights. Version of scene. There we go. Yeah, boy. Okay. There is no such thing as like, we don't want the volcanoes. Let's undo that. Undo. It didn't load anything. Yeah, it did. I mean, they can be there, whatever. Anatomy theater. B3 skeleton. That's hilarious. The old skeletons. Nothing loads into place. I wish everything would kind of load into place, but that's just not going to happen. So just sort of, so we can kind of get a, okay, that did load into place. Lecturing wand. Okay, let's move her out of the way. Skeleton stand. That's a pose. Don't worry about any of that. We're going to get a better skeleton than the V3 skeleton. It's weird that that just kind of poses a two. That's a pose, really. Okay, so got that. Okay. Keeping it chill. My boy Reggie, you could be doing all this for absolutely free, my friend. Got to start back rendering. Being broke is no excuse. I've proven this time and time again. Fantasy book. Nope, that's a pose. We don't want the pose there. We want the prop. Fantasy book stand. Yeah, it's really kind of funny how these old poser type, let's call this camera, just leave it there. Then I'll go book stand. I want to get down there. Oh, there we go. So you got some cool stuff here. Fantasy book. I don't want the pose, I want the actual book itself. Whatever. Guess we don't have that, and that means we don't need this. But anywho. It's time to go ahead and hit this with the old converter, which is gonna basically take care of converting all these textures and make them iRay compatible, which is awesome. Yeah, this is one product. Oh, so apparently I need to reinstall this. You know, getting new versions of DAZ Studio installed when I update with the various betas and whatnot. Sometimes that association where you've installed to the same runtime with DAZ Install Manager will cause it to think that it's not actually legit. So, you know, I talked to Spider-Man about this, and he was very concerned. He was very concerned indeed. Spider-Man, why haven't you taken care of this? You were supposed to take care of this for me. Render, render, render. Okay. Man, I want to get back into trying to convert some of my G8 characters to G9 again. I know there were quite a few actually errors in that product that created some difficulty when I tried to make, like, for example, my Miho character G9 compatible. I eventually did it, but when I saved it and went back and reloaded it, it had all these weird issues with it. So, anywho, I digress. So we want to run the converter now that it is reinstalled. This is a cool program. So you let it scan for all the materials. Now, it's going to even want to kind of adjust the textures on the B mill woman. That's V4, by the way. So I just let it take everything and just so it's fine matches. So it's going to find these default materials that it's comes with the product for certain kinds of things, and then I'm just going to like apply those presets and turn on photometric mode for 3DL lights. If there happen to be any 3DL lights, like with those candles, it tries to convert those. Although we're going to rely on iRay lighting because we're in the modern era here. We are in the modern era. So let's go put her kind of where we want her to be a little bit more. I like the idea she was sitting in that seat, and there's yeah, like she's about to let her students hear from her. So the bowl, we want the bowl to be parented to the wait, is this the anatomy table? No. What is the side table? Yes. So we want the anatomy bowl, the bowl to be parented to the side table. Vector 1 to be parented to the side table. I think that side table can now move with all that stuff with it. Yeah. So this is kind of getting there. Now, because this is all lit by windows, another thing we're going to do right away is I always have these sky products installed just because it makes for easy, fast lighting. So we're just going to give it a bright, sunny sky. So let's create a nice little bird's eye camera. Bird's eye cam.
Oh, it's fucking ninja and shit.
So we see that that's starting to kind of get into a natural lighting area. Now there's some stuff up with her face that I'm going to address right now. One of the eyes, the shape of the head was missing kind of something that lets you oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good at all. Those eyes are just like oversized. Let's see if they're scaled in any way that I can fix. More shape. Corneal bulge. So if we can change that. Zero that out. But because of the character, they're positioned funny. Oh man, up, down. What a drag. I may have to end up trying to let me see what if I can do this. Currently used. Oh, it's just totally busting through the head, isn't it? Let's see if I can do anything about that. I can't. Oh, this sucks. So close to having this. Alright, let's back up and punt here, guys. I don't need that shape. It's not particularly great. Anything that V4 has as far as shapes go, Genesis has, does it better. It's a further evolution of the figure basis, obviously. So what we can do here is I have to use this texture because that's what we're doing. We're using the free stuff. But I can get into Genesis here, and I think we can get a much, much better result. And I know the posing is so much easier. Genesis, female. Genesis, where are you, Genesis? Wait, one thing we could try before we go that route is we could remove her head shape. Let's see what happens. Oh, that problem. Skip. Stop asking. Okay, there we go. That fixed it, the immediate problem. Of course, now she's just like, generic head. There's no Afrocentric quality to her head at all. Face. Visage, morph shapes. Why is it only male? It's not what we want. Strange. Weird. That there wouldn't be female plus the plus female shapes just didn't install right or aren't working or whatever. I don't know why. Let's get back to our plan here of Genesis. Surely I have Genesis Essentials. You guys will have to excuse me while I eat some protein ice cream here before it melts. Figures? Yeah, that's an awesome tool. Awesome sauce. Mm-hmm. So I don't know how long the stream was looking at Dad's install. When I turned on Dad's installer, it seemed to take over the screen from my Dad's studio. Sorry about that. We're at a good stopping point right now, as we are about an hour and 12 minutes in, which is way longer than I wanted to go. But I have some ideas for where to take this now, and you can kind of see where I'm going with it, with the Genesis content being layered in. I definitely want to add some skeletons and make it a little more interesting with some of the old school props. I want to have a doctor sitting here sort of looking on. I want to have a nurse sort of over here. But here you can see I've used all the free stuff. So far everything's free stuff except for Genesis. And arm side of hair, cool clothes hair, but everything else, the outfit, the textures, all free. The anatomy theater, all free. So that was a good one. Be back soon with the follow-up to this where we finish it up. Thanks for watching. Time for a sanity break, and we'll be back very soon. Peace out.